Welcome to Get Real. Let's get real about real estate with Michelle Quaranta
and Mark Riley.
Let's do this.
Let's do it.
Beef, beef.
Hola, hola.
Good morning, Mr. Wellington, or should I say Lord Wellington?
Lord
that's
Beef
right.
Wellington, yes.
Oh, God, I'm with two lords today.
You are with two lords.
How would that happen?
Hey, ladies, when was the last time you were with two lords?
I'm putting it on my resume
That's right.
It's on my debit card.
or my dating app.
Definitely put it on your dating app.
I'll get you one for your birthday.
Oh, okay. Yeah, thank you. Well, welcome in, Beef. We are so happy to have you here. And we wanted to just really kind of get to know you more today, learn about Career Compass a little bit. So how did you get started?
Well, hello. Thank you for having me, everybody. How's it going? I'm not sure where the camera is, but good to be here. And how did I get started in this business or real estate? Or
Yeah.
I found out that I was terrible at everything else. No, I'm kidding. Basically, I started at San Diego State way back when I was young. I don't want to date myself. Yeah, I don't want to date myself. I graduated in 1991. Wow. And worked for corporate America for many years, and then went into real estate investment in the Midwest, owned a company called Midwest Land Acquisitions, then worked for Tony Robbins, and then
worked for Tony Robbins.
We love
Tony
Tony.
Robbins, yeah.
My best friend dated his best friend.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I can't remember his name, but he was like the largest steel importer in the world or something.
Interesting, yeah. Worked for him here in San Diego for a little while, and worked for another real estate advancement company called Richard Robbins, no relation, out of Canada. So basically, Richard Robbins is the Brian Buffini of Canada. Worked there for a couple of years. And then when 2008 hit, we all know what was going on with the mortgage meltdown and everything else like that, and the whole world was crumbling. So what do? Me and a bunch of investors decided to start a new real estate achievement company.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Yeah. Why not do it when everything is dying, right? I mean, perfect time to do it. And that was end of 2007, beginning of 2008. And since then, we've been rocking and rolling. And now we're actually the number one seminar in the state of California when it comes to realtor success and advancement. And we also renew your license, and we have an open bar. That's the most important thing.
Open
We have an open bar.
Well, I want to give you a shout out and say thank you because I joined your Career Compass.
I did too.
And
Thank you.
I completed my 45 hours. So
It was so easy.
It was so stressful having you on the other end. No,
Hear that?
I'm just kidding.
Usually it's not me, folks.
You were amazing. No, thank you for helping just guide me and get all that done. So
No
you
problem.
guys were
So
awesome.
question for you then, Michelle. How was that experience for you, knowing that you were, because I know that you were coming to your renewal date and you were
Well,
really,
I
really
was
stressed
stressed
about it.
out. So I'm not really a good test taker, right?
neither.
Even though I know the stuff, but I overthink it, right? So I think having you guys there to help educate us and kind of keep us on track, it helped me just light a fire under my butt to get it done. So
Yeah, and you're in the C4 program, which is that hand-holding process that we have, makes it really, really easy. But what you haven't done yet is our 2-day event, which is
Not
just
yet.
a total 2-day party, the open bar, the fun, the networking.
That's what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, we're going to be
his cup
having
of tea.
So we always have it at fun locations, like we're having Pechanga Resort and Casino come up here in September, and we do Hard Rock Hotel. We do the Orange County Convention Center, which is a blast, and all over the place. So hopefully you guys will be able to hit that, because it's just nothing but a 2-day party. And like I said, there's an open bar, and as far as I'm concerned, the bar is always open when we're there having fun.
Right.
My license is up to review in November, so I need to be there for at least the September one.
Oh, yeah,
Definitely.
definitely.
September works perfect.
So I know there's also a lot of other facets to the program. So you connect us with accountants, you connect us with different educational platforms. Like I know there's one coming up with the AI bot, right? Just keeping us informed about what's happening in the industry.
Yeah, we basically train realtors how to be successful in this business on every level. At our seminar, we have up to 6 to 8 different trainers who are experts in their area of real estate. For example, we have Jim Zers, who's written 3 books on how to get into the senior market if you're a realtor, because that's where all the money's at. I mean, 81% of all residential real estate in the United States is owned by people in the baby boomer or older categories. Yet we're all advertising to who? We're all advertising to the young kids on Instagram and Snapchat and Facebook and TikTok. And guess what? They don't own anything. They can't buy anything. They live with their parents who actually own everything. So one of our trainers helps you get into the senior market, which is very, very difficult if you don't know how to do it, because those people aren't on Instagram mostly, like less than 10% of them. Most people in that category are not on, Snapchat. There might be a little bit on Facebook, but if you want to get into that market, you really need to learn how to do that. And we also have, for example, the number one, should we say, realtor tax preparer in the entire United States is the Kanoki Group with Bill Kanoki.
Oh, wow.
Our company actually kind of semi-merged with that company back in 2014. And if you are a realtor and you're not having your taxes done by Kanoki, you are literally giving the IRS a 5-figure gift. I have seen people right here in San Diego, all over San Diego, not just San Diego, but all over California and all over the country, go from paying $10,000, $20,000, $30,000, $50,000 in taxes to next to nothing, well within the tax code, no risk of an audit or anything else like that. In fact, Bill Kanoki holds the world record for the least number or the fewest number of audits from the IRS for 34 years at 0.
It's amazing.
That's
amazing. I actually booked an appointment with them.
Oh, awesome.
So I went to do my taxes this year, and because I have my real estate business and a couple other things, I need someone who is creative and understands, yes, the industry, right? And what legally I can write off. Right. So my accountant that I had this year, I think I scared him, but I went in with like all these spreadsheets, and he was like,
tickets, receipts.
So I'm excited to work with them.
Yeah, Kanoki's awesome. I give some of these examples. I had one guy talk to me the other day. I talked to him, and he goes, I'm used to maybe paying 40 to 50 grand. He's a major realtor in Texas, $40,000 to $50,000, which is a lot. And this last year, his first year with Bill Kanoki, he paid $9,100, and normally he pays $50,000.
Wow.
Where was he doing it before? H&R Block.
Probably. Yeah. And here's the thing. Exactly. You know what you have to do to become a preparer for taxes in the United States? An 8-hour course. And you can do it online. That's how much these people know. They know nothing.
Wow.
Most people are trusting their taxes, which is half their money, to somebody who has no idea what they're doing. One of the biggest things that we do at the Career Compass is we have Bill Kanoki on stage for 2 hours, and people are just blown away. That alone is worth coming to the seminar, and that's just a small part of it.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we get into things like the 7% technique, the EAT, the PAT, the lawyer letter, the deal a week technique. That's literally a process where you can get a listing every single week of your life guaranteed, and it's the simplest thing you'll ever do. And we have people doing it right now, and it has to do with rentals and evictions, so they're just literally sitting there waiting for you to solve their problem.
So I have a personal question. You live here in California. How long have you owned property here?
I've owned property in California since 1992, something like that, 1992. I own my current house since 2011, but as far as property goes, probably since the year after I got out of college with my buddies, we have an investment portfolio that has been fantastic. So, yeah.
Wow, that's awesome. Yeah, and
Finger in a lot of pies.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
And I think that was something too when you first came to talk to us at the brokerage. Just having that well-roundedness, like understanding you've been an investor, you have been in the real estate market, and now being able to educate a lot of us that are in the market as well. I think it's just so much value. So
if you were going to do real estate in this industry, you've got to know what you're doing. And if you're going to teach it, even more so. So as far as Career Compass, we have 8 different main trainers that come to our seminar, and all of them have either been successful realtors, brokers, owners, or, like I said, the tax guy, the investment guy.
Yeah, experts in their fields.
Yeah, absolute experts. And the problem with many real estate seminars or trainings that you're going to go to is they're being taught by one guy. Well, you're limited by that guy's experience.
Exactly.
We have a team of people that teach you, and we add new people all the time. There's always 3 or 4 guest speakers at every one of our seminars who are experts in the industry that have had decades, if not 40, 50, 60, sometimes 60 years of experience. We've had people with that much experience in this industry, and we always feature managers, brokers, and owners who are right there in the thick of things every single day. So you're getting the cutting edge stuff, and that's the nice thing about Career Compass is it always changes. You could come to the seminar, like for example, we're having one in June up in Orange County. You could come to that seminar this month, and then when you come to the seminar in September at Pechanga, there'll be differences, there'll be changes. Okay. It's not like one of those seminars again that you've been to. That,
repeat.
Yeah, that you're learning the same exact thing they were teaching in 1995.
Right. Yeah.
So can I ask another question? I know the answer to it, but for our viewers, this sounds expensive.
It's $1 million. No, thank you for that lead-in. Thank you very much for that lead-in. No, a lifetime ticket. And when I say lifetime, the way the Career Compass works is you pay one time to come to the seminar, and then you get to come back for free, for life, forever. So for the people that are kind of wondering, that means lifetime great training. Anytime you want, you can come to any of our seminars for free, for life. And it also renews your license. That actually means lifetime license renewal for free.
So
forever.
Let me just ask this again. Your license gets renewed automatically?
Well, it's not automatic. You have to go through the process, but it's very, very simple. By the time you leave the seminar, you are provided with all of the tests that you need, and you are definitely prepared for those tests. And we make sure that our tests have the state minimum, and they're the easiest test in the industry, and we're very proud of that, by the way. And yeah, so back to your original question, a lifetime ticket is a one-time fee of $195 for Career Compass, which seems outrageously low.
Yeah.
Outrageously low.
Because you go to Brian Buffini, Tom Ferry, Mike Ferry, Craig Proctor, Joe Stump, and all the rest of them, and you're paying $800-900 just to go to one of their seminars one time and sit in the back and learn door knocking, cold calling, and database management, which is something that we've all learned, our whole life. I mean, Jack's right outside right now doing cold calling,
Yeah.
And
Right.
actually, he was pretty good at it. He had a pretty good script.
Yeah.
Not a bad spiel there.
And you guys offer coaching as well, right? That comes with the...
That's our C4 program, and we do coaching, which is Zoom group coaching, one-on-one coaching, and that also includes being able to be a client of Bill Kanoki, as well as Jim Zers and all the other trainers. So yeah, our coaching happens 2 to 4 times a month, plus all the one-on-one extra stuff, and there's like 12 different benefits to our coaching, and it's amazing, and it's literally a cup of coffee every month. It's amazing. People are like, this can't be any good. It's so inexpensive, and they come back to us and go, well, I wasn't using it for very much for a while, and now that I'm into it, I'm killing it. I'm actually doing another podcast today with a guy named Robert Weichelt, who...
Okay, we need to know how that goes.
Yeah, and at 1 o'clock, not only is he a C4 member, but he was in C4 and he wasn't really attending and using it very much. He goes on to one of our podcasts, one of our Zoom calls. And we were actually teaching the lawyer letter, which is a process of how to get to lawyers and have them have you be their go-to anytime they have a client sitting in front of them that needs to buy, sell, rent, or lease. Okay, it's a process to get to those lawyers, and it works. It's fabulous. It's an amazing process. Learns that one technique, does it that day for about 5 hours with his wife, mails out the letters just like we described, okay, and we've already pre-written the letter for you. All you got to do is put their name at the top, your name at the bottom, send it out. He got 7 listings here in Mission Valley, La Mesa, and College area in 2 months just from that letter.
Wow. I did the loyalty program thing you talked about. Mm-hmm. I've got my face on the back of a loyalty sticker that's at a pizza place just around the corner from me.
Really?
Yeah.
Good for you.
Wow.
Yeah, Lucas. It's called Lucas.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Everybody,
Good.
there's a Career Compass technique right there. It's called the back of the business card.
I've not had anything yet.
And what? So it's a sticker on the back of the card.
Yeah.
And what are they offering?
They're offering like a free pizza after the 5th or 6th.
Fantastic.
That's
purchase.
great.
See, now everybody's going to keep your card. That is fantastic. Wow.
Yeah.
Talk about
You
proud
should
of that
frame
little
it.
thing. We only talked about that for about 10 minutes. Good job.
Yeah.
No, it just stuck in my head, and I thought I'd go and speak to the guy because I know him. And he said, we'll give it a trial and see how it goes.
I mean, it doesn't cost him anything, right? Why not? Well, if you like that one, boy, you're going to have a heyday at the seminar because we go over like a dozen of those kind of things.
I'm excited.
Yeah, I love it already. I've learned so much just from your seminar.
We have the one called the latte of referrals technique, and that does exactly what the back of the business card technique does, but it does it before you even get out of bed every morning. So that one's one of my favorites too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. I'm looking into that at the coffee shop by my house because I go there every day.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, we appreciate you coming in,
Thank you.
we're excited to share all this information with everyone on our platform. So if anyone has any questions, be sure to DM us and message us, and we'll get you Beef Wellington's info.
TheCareerCompass.com. 3 words, everybody. TheCareerCompass.com.
Awesome. Hey guys, I just realized we had our sunglasses on the whole time.
Yeah, the sunglasses on the whole time.
Sunny California.
Here you go. There it is.
Here we are.
Here we are. How are you?
The real us.
Let's get used to those things.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for coming in.
You're welcome. My pleasure. Anytime.